Like with Bond. Like people don't understand this. Like, on the way to the hospital and all that shit, he was okay. Like, Muwap and them and all that, like, they'll tell you, like, Bond was cool in that car. He wasn't a dying man in the car on the way to the hospital. So when he died, it was just like, what? I feel like God felt like Vaughn didn't deserve to go to jail forever. Because that Rico, that O Block Rico, Vaughn was the head of that. So when the people they got now, Vaughn would have been the face of that case. And they would have just threw duck murder on him and did all that shit. And now Vaughn sat all his time to come home and become a superstar just to go back to jail forever. I don't feel like he deserved that. So, you know what I'm saying? Like, shit, God called him home. It probably was a situation to where, you know what I'm saying? He don't deserve to be in prison forever. So,
Listen, check it out now. Listen, man, it's always an interesting day when the savages are starting to quote God, okay? They're trying to use God to explain the coonery they got going on. Anyway, we got 600 Breezy, okay? The Max Payne of Chirac, essentially, he did an interview with Vlad where he said, yo, to keep it real, I think King Von's death was as a result of God letting him die, because if he ain't died, he would have gotten life in prison for, the case that's happening in O Block with the indictment of the killers of FBG Duck. Now, I'm going to keep it 100 with you. I didn't even know that information to begin with. Now, we do know that they've pretty much pegged and linked King Von to 3 murders. So, at any time, he could have been charged with those said murders, granted, if they had enough information. But now we're getting to realize that King Von was supposedly the head of an indictment that was supposed to come down by the feds. On O Block, he died before, so what happened is they locked up all the other people, and the other people consequently were the shooters of FBG Duck. Now, just hearing this, man, it just kind of feels like this street life is just retarded to me, okay? Again, these guys make it out, they get to a certain point in their career, and still they're doing things, they're rapping about stuff that would probably get them an indictment and probably take away their freedom. This is the same reason why the DA down in Atlanta keeps saying, yo, if y'all doing a crime and rapping about it, we about to lock you up. This is exactly why none of this makes no sense. Now, I'm going to be honest. I don't know if this was smart for 600 Breezy to say this, because he pretty much just kind of just said all them dudes in that O Block indictment probably are screwed, and also probably softly, kind of implicated King Von as probably the person who called the hit. So if we're really putting this on paper and kind of talking about this, it seemed like he's saying King Von called the hit, these dudes did the murder, okay? However, you know how it works with conspiracy. The person who they really want to catch is the person who called the hit, which, I mean, God damn it, man. I keep asking out the question, how many bodies, how many deaths, how many mothers that cried because of King Von? Have we thought about this? I love his music. I was a big fan of his, but damn, the more and more we keep hearing about death, murder, it makes us, like, once this new music stopped coming out and we're not bumping to the beats as much anymore, we start realizing, like, God damn it, man, this dude was probably responsible for a mini genocide in Chicago, okay? What do you guys think about this? 600 Breezy says God let King Von die because if he didn't, he probably would have gotten life from that case in O Block. In the comments, but you guys like and subscribe. Salute to Vlad for the clip.